We've learned some stuff over the night. We may be screwed again. For $5, you could own this car. It's a new day in the shop. We are back on Babe, so this is like the final stretch. We're either gonna make it or we're not right here. Tom's putting air underneath of it. I got the air tank cut and welded back together. He's bolting it in. I am up front here doing little finishing stuff. Gussets that need to be welded in on tabs so that they don't fall off, and we got gussets that go right here like that so that things stay where we put them and they don't break off. I got to build gussets down here too to double shear tabs off of this one because we had to drop this bar down. And then there's the never-ending bumper that's got to get built and finish the back bumper, and we'll see where we get today. So here we go.
Get her all mounted up.
Tank is in. Currently working on pumps. We'll get the pumps in. Got to wire in a pressure switch because I don't think these are auto pressured. Should be pretty good. See if I can get my big old mitten up in here.
Think we want to put the max under the hood? Or do you think we want all that crap?
They're the safest probably under the hood.
Build us a manifold like we did the other one and mount it somewhere and put them all in one spot.
Yeah, we'll run the pressure, the hot to our
To the tank.
pump back there.
Yep.
From the aux panel to the pressure switch and then back to the pump.
Cool.
I think that's the smartest.
We're gonna have to have lockers. Gotta have that working.
Lockers before light bars.
Yes. Yes.
That's debatable.
Still gotta have a bumper before I can do light bars.
And a winch.
We might have the front end actually done today. And I'm gonna go make this part right here, and then that will be boxed in. Pretty dumb how much this speeds things up.
Way better than dragging out the flies and stuff.
Oh yeah. What I'm doing now is probably not recommended, but it sure does work. Got him. I'll go do some grinding, and then that should be perfect.
Gonna be proper.
I think she'll fit. It's real close.
Maybe a little bit on that top right
Yeah,
corner.
I need to gotta cut a little more of that out.
Plate installed. How goes this?
It's okay. I'm trying to get all the fittings and stuff so we can get all the inlet air plumbed over here to it. I'll put a 45 or a 90 to our manifold, and then we'll put our MAC valves up there so they're safe and serviceable if we ever need to work on them. So we'll get that done. We're getting darn close. And then we'll also run our hots back here will be to a pressure switch so that once this sees the set pressure, it'll shut off. In case it gets left on, it won't just run forever.
New plate.
I gotta make a double shear for this down here, so it's gonna weld in. I just gotta build the pattern, then I'll go cut it out, see if I like it. Once I like it, then we'll be done with it. I'm gonna fix it. It probably would be fine right now, but I'm worried if I hit this with a rock or something. I don't think you'll ever bend the bolt. Basically just steering it, but once I do this, then I know I never will.
It's got little check valves in them so they don't bleed back into your system. Put that guy in there. It's a nice tucked up, and then I'll bring this one into the top of that T, compressored.
And then it's wiring after that, right? We gotta run
I gotta run all the plumbing to the front, and then I gotta run plumbing to the back. We'll probably just run a high pressure line all the way up into the manifold. We'll make a manifold. It's not super complicated. And then we'll get spaghetti line then comes back here. So just 1/4 inch line comes back here. So when you flip the locker arm on, it puts pressure to it. Should be good.
The double shears are getting closer here. These are gonna bolt right to the bottom of there and weld in right there. They should be good. I gotta go do some grinding on these and then should be pretty okay, really. I should do everything I need it to, I think. On to the next one.
So smart.
Yeah.
You raised.
I raised
boy.
an awesome child. He's a legend in his own mind.
Part 2.
Part 2. Alright. Now I just gotta weld it all in there. And I can take this off and finish weld it. She should be money, I think. Tear this off of there. Let's weld the rest of it up.
There you go. Your bolt slid back now.
Put that down there and I'll just drop that down there. Pretty much all of it's gonna just fall. Okay, I should be able to burn all that in.
Should be good.
She'll be there.
Alright, what do we got going here?
The shifter, that's what's going on. That's the old one, and we're putting in a new one. It's shifting backwards. Yeah, I'm gonna get it done.
Is that gonna work?
It should.
Should be shifting in no time.
Alright, Land, where we at?
Basically just putting this stuff away because the new one's in there, and it's working.
Look at that.
Looks a lot better than this old one. That's for sure.
No button?
No button. It's not like this one.
Alright, so we'll have to figure out trans breakage. But that's not too major.
No.
You think it's better?
Oh, that's a lot better.
So pattern's fixed, floor's back in, no more Flintstone car. Gets park, when you pull it out, it goes back into park and all that good stuff.
Feels like it does.
Okay. So we'll have to check and make sure it gets all its gears, but other than that, shiftinator, check.
What are you doing, Tom?
Well, originally I had just tacked in the mounts for this tank, and as time crunch comes along, not 100% sure we're going to take this bed completely back off before it has to go to Colorado. In the interest of the tank not falling off, I figured I'd reach up in here and weld it in, and then when we pull the bed off to final it, seam seal it, get it all painted up, we can finish weld it, but at least now it won't fall out going down the road, because that would probably be a bad thing. I could almost get my hand to it. It ain't beautiful, but it ain't falling off tomorrow. Don't tell anybody I can weld.
Got that done?
That is done! Punch a couple holes in it. Probably gonna do is take this thing and smack it and flatten these out a little bit while they're nice and hot. Angle iron's not truly a square because it's hot formed. When they roll it, it rolls and it's got a little open or a little close to it. We sheared it off. See how it's got a Humpty Hump in it?
Yeah.
So I bet you if we take a big whacking stick and we whack and stick it, we're gonna have to grind the weld off the bottom of that one. Or I'll take it after it cools down, I'll take it and set it over the edge of the vise or clamp it in the vise and give it a little, and we'll make it nice and straight. Good enough for us, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll grind the sharp points off the top here. And then we'll probably put a fitting in the end of it or maybe in the side of it. Have our line in and maybe one back out the bottom. We'll have to see where it fits.
Yeah.
That's going to dictate where we put our air chuck. So we'll put a quick connect on it for an air hose and a inlet line, and we should be good. Happy.
What are you doing now?
Out on the floor. Well, you're probably wondering why I'm jacking the front of the truck up. It is because I can't get underneath it.
All right, guys, I am building tail lights. These are the tail light pieces. They are gonna go in here something like so, and then I'll put the tail light on them. So I think we've pretty much got it handled. I think they're gonna work. I'll take you along as we build this and get some lights installed in this. All right, I think we've got this trimmed to perfection here. We're gonna throw it right in there, and I think we're gonna tack that bad boy into place. This is terrible. I'm gonna tack with my left hand. You know nothing good comes of that. I think we got her though. Pretty flush up the back. All right, and then I'll show you guys kind of what I have in mind. That's a tail light.
I say angle. If you go like right there with it.
We'll see. I'm gonna weld this in. And then we'll get the other one in there. That kind of ties it all together. Here we go. I've got those things welded in. Now we just got to figure out where the lights go. Get my other boxes here, get on that side. We're still waiting on parts, but I did go get metal today, so front bumper can happen at some point. I think next thing I got to do is box these in right here. So I'll go cut some metal, get the bumper boxed in, then I got some braces on the inside to weld in because I don't want them falling off. Then we're getting somewhere. I think Tom's making progress on the air system. He's getting it close.
How goes the fight over yonder?
Good. Our manifold's mounted down in here. We use the extra battery tray for mount location. We'll come in with our pressure port here from our compressors, or tank actually. We'll use this as a switch, so it's like 85 psi that it opens the circuit and shuts things off. No, backwards. 100 psi it opens the circuit and shuts things off. 80 psi it turns back on. So we'll run the button from inside on the aux panel. When you tell it to turn on, it'll send power out here, but if the system doesn't call for pressure, it won't turn on. So we won't have a chance to overpressure and leave our compressor running and just run it to death or anything. Mac valves here for our front and rear lockers, so we'll tie into those. Also back to our panel, and then a port here in the front out for a auxiliary so we can hook an air hose up, airing up tires, that type good stuff. I'm running wires right now for the air compressors. We are darn close.
Oh, you should say something like, "This is how you properly put a hook point on."
Well, the other ones were factory.
This is how factory ones should come.
Should be welded to the frame so that you can actually pull something. I'll do a root pass and then I'll do an overlay pass. These will not come off. If they do, you're gonna wanna watch it because it was spectacular. All right, root pass is in. Now it's time to make them stay. That one ain't coming off. On to the next victim. Those ones ain't going nowhere. They're a little warm yet, but they ain't going nowhere. Now I'll build some plugs and get the ends capped. We'll be good. I think I got some D-rings to hang in that. I'm liking it. Got the end caps done. They're just gonna set in there like so and weld down it. I'm actually gonna go trim a little off each side. I want it to set in so I can put a good weld down each side. One down.
More to go.
Then we can put some lights in it.
Those are fancy.
Yeah, these things are pretty fancy. Put some on the tow truck, and I quite liked them. So now I'm putting some on this. How hot is that still? Oh, that's not bad. We're gonna shim it up a little so it doesn't rattle, because nobody likes shackles that freaking rattle. So these things come with a whole bunch. That's gonna be really close to, we just need the fat ones. Put that on there. And it comes with these little hoon diggers. You put that in there, like so. They'll give me that impact gun that clips onto that. one more shim is required. I can deal with that. Almost forgot. Lan got this handled. Throttle pedal, shifter. We're getting real close to driving this thing too. I think we'll glue a window in it tomorrow, and maybe we can align it and take it for a little test strip. We'll see how that goes. Probably not tomorrow. We're going to be busy on this tomorrow, but soon we'll show you guys this thing driving. You get behind me, Satan. Tell me where this looks good. Tom, I need old eyes. Jace is going to lead us astray. Like that.
You
Come
gotta
up here.
run.
What do you think? Hey, what do you think? I think stay with the angle. I like the angle.
I think that's.
I think I'll step it off an inch and put it in like so. Figure out where that hole is in that. Dude, it's a marker. I have stuff to do.
I don't think he cares.
That doesn't seem to. I think the lights and then the other boxes and then I got to put those up there. I think I can start doing lights though, really. Well, we're winning here. Now we just got to mark.
How does it work?
I think you just drop a screw in there and bolt it in. I think that's gonna look good.
Yeah.
9 3/4 of an inch. From there, 9 3/4 of an inch to there.
That looks about the same.
Yeah, it does. Must have done something right. 2 inches in, 2 inches in, 3/4 of an inch down. That's where I drill the holes to bolt them on. I go to Terry's real quick, get some bolts that fit in the lights. We got tail lights. All right, this took me a while, but I got them mounted. That's what the tail lights are gonna look like on the back. It's getting there. Starting to look pretty dang good. Tomorrow, I think test drive. If Tom can find the right brake parts tonight, we're gonna try to drive this thing. We'll see. I'm a little nervous about wiring. I think we're gonna have some limp mode issues with steering and anti-lock brake stuff. So tomorrow we'll find out. Hang tight.
The next morning.
We've learned some stuff over the night. We may be screwed. Once again. We've got lots of electrical systems in this truck that we thought we had workarounds and we possibly don't have workarounds. So the brakes has ABS, which we've eliminated the ABS because we don't need the ABS for what we're doing in this truck. But the computer does not want us to eliminate the ABS. It's going to throw it in limp mode on us. So Tom's reinstalling ABS. Still not going to work, but the computer for the ABS is going to be in there, which will complete circuits to other stuff. And then that brings us to steering that we thought we had 100% handled and dealt with. And technically we do. It steers, it'll do everything we need it to do, other than the computer in the truck isn't going to think that it's handled. So it's going to throw it into limp mode once again because it's unsafe to drive because a little computer up there says it's not seeing something. We've went and recovered the rack. What you're looking at here is basically a power rack unit. It's power steering, it tells it all the stuff that it's doing, but the computer is looking for this stupid little motor right here. These 3 plug-ins. I don't know what it does, but it's fairly important and we need it. All we can come up with is to gut that thing off of there and put it inside the truck somewhere to fool the computer into thinking that everything's happy. Lannon's gonna start tearing it apart. I don't know how this is gonna work. While Lannon's tearing that apart, I'm gonna fix the steering hoses. I don't like big long hoses because if you're out on the trail and you break one, you gotta replace this whole hose. You gotta carry a pile of it with you. So Scott was down here a while ago and he came up with the idea of these little bulkheads. I'm gonna weld one up here on the inside of the frame. So then we'll have 3 different hoses, but they'll be short hoses so we can carry one hose that will technically replace any part and get us home if we needed it to. Kind of cool idea. I think it's going to work. We've built the fitting or the little deals. We'll weld them in and then cut the hoses and build short ones out of long ones.
All right, let's see what this thing can hold for us.
Well, it's not even leaking anything.
Oh, because there's no oil in it.
There should be.
I think it's in this part down here.
Look at that.
It's belt driven.
The heck? It's belt driven.
Perfect.
Is it light though?
I mean, it feels like a starter.
Now, where can you hide that at up there?
This is like a foreign object to me. I don't know what to do with it. We may dismantle it further and check and see if we can find something smaller. If not, we'll probably find somewhere to mount this situation up in there. We'll see what happens with it. I don't know.
Tom, how goes the bath?
It's
take that back
the
up to
nastiest
Hunter.
stuff
I don't
ever.
think we need
I
all that.
hate brake fluid. I've already got this weird tingly taste in my mouth that I know at some point today I'm going to have brake fluid in my mouth and my jaws are tight. I'm a little bit sweaty. I hate having it in my mouth. The only thing worse than having it in your mouth is getting it in your eye.
$18 a quart Swepco on the ground.
Can we save it?
I don't know. What I'm gonna do is take it off right there and cap it real quick, and then it's just whatever's in the line. We're gonna do one line at a time. I'm gonna go top first. I decided this one's going to that one. It's gonna break it off. Doesn't look
'cause
like
this
it.
moves?
Oh yeah, this comes clear down. This goes right in front of there.
It's like a puzzle.
That's not gonna be terrible. And then we'll need a 90.
Gonna be terrible.
No, it's gonna be good. That one's handled pretty close to what she needs to be. That one's gonna look like that. This one is unfortunately
Too short.
too short to do what needs done here. That's the rough. But I want to have a loop in it.
So if it does extend a little more.
Well, no, so that it will flex backwards. I can go crimp this, put a straight on it, and I can crimp that one. All right, we already have the machine set up because we've been doing this. Okay, there's two of them. Now, we probably use this line. I don't know what it was off of, but it's got a 90 on it. And we need a 90 and then we need a straight. So let's take that and let's grab, we're about out of straight. We gotta call the hosers up again.
Full circuit yet? Gonna
We're
work?
getting closer to it. There we go. This one should just screw right onto there like so. Let's see. That tastes like fish guts. Swepco's disgusting. Should look something like that when I'm done. Okay. Now I should be able to uncork this, plug it up. Okay, one down, one more to go, and then we'll have nice ran lines instead of this.
Final touches.
Yeah, I think we get her zip tied together so they work together. Then I gotta run the locker line down, get it put in. We'll find out when we set it down if it smashes it. Had some good ideas before that, like this whole truck, that sounded like really good ideas. Then I started them and I was like, wow, seems like a lot. What was I thinking? If nothing else, it looks proper.
Tom has the fight back here.
So I've got the pump back in. I'm working on getting the electrical hooked back up to it. And I should be, as soon as I get this cam over, I got 3 bolts to tighten up and it's back. In theory,
No more brakey brake warning
Well,
light.
probably
will have
breaky brake warning light, but hopefully
not
this
brakey
will
brake light.
be one piece of the computer
The draw.
network that's closed.
Computer draw. That's the problem. It'll kill the battery in about 20 minutes currently.
And this is the root of it.
Well, I don't know.
It's one of them.
That and the steering are the only things that are not hooked back up that we we've messed with. So I know the truck didn't have a draw before we started, has one now. So tells me it's something that we've done.
You you draw your own picture. Just like that.
Bada bing, just how to get the right. Now I'm just curious to turn the key on, see what happens. Dude, I think that's gonna be money.
It looks pretty okay, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If we start it, we should be able to steer it. Touch that battery cable on. Does it still arc like crazy? There you go. Oh, it still sparks. Oh, the key's on though. Hold on.
Good?
All right, touch it on. Still spark?
No?
Maybe. Put it on. No leak?
Nothing.
I didn't see a brake one on there.
No?
No. I mean, the ABS light's on, but it didn't come up in the warning center. We got traction control, airbag, and ABS light. I've got a caution light on. I don't know what that means. Probably steering.
Want to plug into it with the computer and see?
We're not at that point yet. We don't care yet. I'm
But
just glad there's no leaks. Now we can maybe get some brake fluid to pump through it. Take that battery cable off just a second. I heard something reset still.
well, that's gonna happen.
Shouldn't. There shouldn't be a real power draw. There's a solenoid clicking.
Oh,
over
your
here.
lights weren't off yet, that's why.
Alright. See if it... Yeah, still serious power draw. Leave it off.
Yeah, I still got a
Yep.
pretty good snap.
Feels like there's no brake fluid. Tom got that sealed up. Bonus. Alright. I think we can bleed brakes.
Drives.
It's actually got an actual throttle pedal this time, so
And a shifter. This is sketchy.
Only ever so slightly. And not sketchy at all. I just needed this out because it's that much too long. Right there.
Oh.
Like right there, that much too long. So I'm gonna go cut just barely any off the end of this. Then I gotta fish a bolt in there, put it on it and tighten it up. While I got this off, I'm gonna weld a gusset right here off of this. Just cause I don't want this to fall out.
Bolt shortened?
No, bolt's not shortened yet.
You gotta see how much you gotta shorten it.
Right. Oh, just barely. I'll go grind it. Money. She's flat. I'll get a little piece and weld it in there.
These locker lines?
This is locker line. This is the front one. We got all the stuff mounted up here, but we waited for these bulkhead fittings to get put in so that we were getting a nice run. You look at it, it's beautiful. It's all tucked up. You can't even hardly see it. And it'll only have one little pivot point in it. It's gonna be good.
Working on this, but look at this. It's raining.
We'll cover the carburetor up on that rail. Gotta try to get brake lines to quit leaking because they're still leaking. And then we gotta build the frame tie together. We're still got some stuff to do. Oh crap. The front one is golden. The back one is not. So it is possible.
Ready?
Yep. Man, there's nothing on my hand, so you just keep pumping.
Having fun.
yeah, sitting here pumping.
Okay, hold on a second. Pump her up ways. A little bit of air, but not a lot. Down. It's like 5 hours later. Not one thing has been accomplished. Not that we haven't been working. Well, I'm by myself, but not that we haven't been working. Just nothing's gone right. So brakes still aren't bled. We've changed everything out a whole bunch of times. We pumped a gallon and a half of fluid through it. No brakes. So we can't drive it obviously with no brakes. I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna do anything tonight. I've had it. I'm ready for some dynamite currently to blow the truck up because I'm sick of it. So I'm quitting before I break stuff. Come back tomorrow. Probably still be pissed off at it, but I'm coming back tomorrow.
The next morning.
We have Auxbeam products. Auxbeam's kind enough to help us out. We're gonna get this Auxbeam panel put in. It's a multi-function. We'll show you. Once we start attaching actual components to it, things get cool. We got a touch panel for inside, there's a push button. You've seen us put Auxbeam in several of our vehicles. This one's a new one. It's got a little dial on it that changes the light level. It's got a whole bunch of different functions. We'll roll through those with you as we get stuff hooked up. We're gonna get on to putting that guy right back in there. We've used up most of our engine bay real estate. If we can get this tucked into that little cubby hole back there, it'll use up some more real estate that we're not using for anything else, and we can start running wires. We're gonna get some work done. I have to Houdini that drill in there. There you go.
It's a real good angle right there, Landon.
Hey, whatever works, works. All right.
That's a little sideways.
It has like a gradual arch all the way across the whole cow.
Good thing Auxbeam here got their little slots so you can angle however.
So they
Up
send
and
several
down.
different brackets. There's this one because we're mounting on a 90. That comes with another bracket for a flat, so you can mount it to a flat piece. They're actually pretty on it.
So now what you putting in there with these?
I'm going to put, what size does that say? 3/8?
6M.
6M. What
Or
size is that?
M6.
You know what that stands for?
6 millimeter.
Yeah.
Metric 6 millimeter.
Sound like freaking Snape off of Harry Potter.
Alright. There's worse people to sound like. You just hold that knob down until it goes, you'll feel it pop. Okay. Did you make it happy?
I believe so. It works. Yeah, it works.
Did you doubt us?
No. I'm not a doubter anymore.
Not a doubter.
I learned from my mistakes.
Down and outer, but not a doubter.
Yeah.
I'm out of hand, so if we need to do anything else, somebody else is gonna have to do it. Okay. That one's happy.
That was easy.
Hit the button. That was easy. Panel is mounted to the truck. Now we got to run all of the electrical. So this has its own power source and a circuit breaker. Let's grab the box. So check out this stuff. This kit, they send us battery cables, primary feed. Why is there two, you ask? Well, that's because you got to put this thing to a circuit breaker, and they send the circuit breaker. That's the panel.
Look how cool that thing is. You
It
still
moves nice.
got to put your stickers on it on what these 8 spots will be, but
Yeah, but look at this.
that is so
Options
cool.
of what this thing will run.
Is there a whole collection?
There is a
Let's
Oh, there's
see.
a whole like catalog.
We got dump bed, sway bar disconnect, bilge pump, generator.
You can use it for
Beep.
a boat. You can use it for a car. You can use it for a buggy.
Oh, these ones are funny. We got a skeleton head,
We got an alien.
alien, maybe a zombie.
guy.
No, that's a confused, isn't it?
No, that's a zombie. You can see stitches across his face, and the eyes are different
man.
size.
SOS.
Hey, look, there's your radar for your boat.
That's a depth finder. So now we've had enough
Got
fun with the
distracted.
sticker. So this is gonna have to go in here. Right back here is the main power port that comes over for the trunk line that feeds all of the fuse panel. So we'll come off of here. We'll put this guy like up in here or something, so he's out of the way, and that'll be our circuit breaker. Cool. So we'll get this guy put in. We'll have a ground that we'll have to run over to a good chassis ground. Those wires will get put in, and we'll be ready to start running circuits. Fairly easy install, and it's super versatile. Let's get it put in. Here's our wire. We managed to find a place in one of the gland fittings that we could get the control wire pushed through the dash. Took this piece of TIG wire, and I went inside and shoved my finger through the flange edge, and then Land pushed this wire too through me. Then we taped the control coax to the end of this and pulled it back through. That's the shape that it was when I finally got it through the firewall. Sorry we didn't film it. It's a little hard. It's not a whole lot of stuff for you to see. It's just my feet sticking out from underneath the dash. You guys have seen that a bunch. See this wire right here? It goes down through a little rubber way down in there that you can't see. And that's going to hook to that panel on the inside so we can push all the buttons and make all the internal relays work in this here board. And then we'll get all of our lights hooked up and burning away. But panel mount next, I think. So we're just doing a temp check. Our cable's just laid here on the floor. But with check operation, we should be able to turn our key on and that'll light our switch up. Get everything programmed and figure out where we're going to mount it. Jace came up with maybe putting it in this little cubby hole, and then we'd be able to close it up. The wire obviously would come in through the back because, you know, we don't do anything hideous like stick wires out to the side. But then you'd be able to close it up, it would go away. It's not in the messing up the visual of the dash, not knocking you in the knee or anything. We'll check with Paul and see if he's all right with that. If he's all right with that location, we'll work on getting it mounted in here. And then we'll start getting lights put in. Pretty exciting.
We're gonna take this thing for its first drive and we'll see if we're pushing it back or driving it back. We're checking all the stuff. AC's dripping water, it's working. Maybe we'll make it. Don't have my rear camera hooked up yet. Gonna hide the aux panel inside of here.
Yeah, that's awesome. Looks like he's made for that.
Yep. Back into the forklift, my first outing. Well, she broke in.
Yep. Gracie doesn't have anything on you anymore.
Oh, we must have wired the speed sensor, right?
Yeah.
Because that shifted.
Hey, steering wheel's even centered.
Pretty close. Something's.
Yeah, something's not right with the speed sensor. Oh, there it goes. That's weird. Yeah, when the computer shows the vehicle speed's 26 miles per hour.
Really?
That's,
Now it's back down to 26.
okay. Goes down the road good though.
Doesn't drive terrible. We haven't even aligned it yet.
Yeah.
So, get on the rack, it should be even better.
Trying to figure out why it's doing what it's doing on our speed stuff.
Yeah, that's
really weird. I would have thought it would have pulled it all right off of the trans. Because, yeah, the trans is showing 60 miles an hour, 61 miles an hour.
just we're 50 right there.
Yeah, so it's just because it doesn't have the correct gear ratio stuff in
Yeah.
it. Huh. Well,
Go back and do some looking.
do some looking. There's a whole stack of codes in the computer, on the engine computer end.
Okay.
Probably just need to go through and sort through all of those.
Yep. I think mechanically it's pretty sound.
It is. I'm thinking I'm going to call this test drive a
Yeah, I think-
success.
Mechanically pretty good. Computer still got some issues. That's it. Wow. It's like the computer's doing its own throttling.
Yeah. Flash flood warning is in effect until 8:15.
Yep.
It says dangerous and life-threatening situations.
Ooh, sounds like it's right up my alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's probably not going to Colorado. We've got some stuff to sort out.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
It's not all lost.
No.
It's got a 50-50 chance. I
Yeah,
think.
it'd be way funner to drive.
Oh, I'd say.
It's way cushier.
It's going to be a nice truck, or it is a nice truck.
It's got potential, I think.
Yeah.
We made it back, and it's mostly really good. It drives down the road pretty good for not even being aligned. It's pretty dang good. We got tons of codes on it, which we knew we were going to have. That was our question before. It's down on power because it's in limp mode, basically, from ABS and stuff. We're going to figure that out. Chad's going to school.
Yeah, we got to learn how to do some of this stuff, I guess.
HP Tuners is making us take some class, basically, so we can get into it and deal with it. So
Yep.
we'll get that handled, and then maybe we can get some power back in it. And otherwise, we've created the world's slowest cool truck, because it's pretty slow right now.
Slow.
Pretty sure every vehicle I own maybe including my golf cart, will outrun this truck currently. So it runs, it drives, it does all those things. Next time we'll hopefully have front bumper built, rock sliders finished, basically, other than paint. We ain't gonna get paint done on it before Colorado. There's a chance, slight one, that it goes to Colorado, but if not, the Toyota is our backup plan. So it'll always make it. So next time, thanks for watching.